Alright. What is up, YouTube? My name is Kinemix, and today I am here to talk about E3 2019 and video game that I am looking forward to play. Yes. Let me just start in by started talking about the four video game I'm looking forward to play this 2019. First of all, let's talk about Death Stranding. Death Stranding, it's such an amazing game. I haven't let's not get into that. So Death Stranding is the first game that I am really interested in looking forward to play. It looks cool. It looks very mysterious, and there's a lot of things going on. And I really wanted to know how does the game play and what it is all about, and how does the story follow along with everything going on with the game. And the second game that I would like to talk about is Cyberpunk 2077. Wow, just wow. That's all I can say. Wow. When I saw the first gameplay, it was such an amazing gameplay. You know, um, like I really like it. There's a lot of thing going on. There's a lot of thing you can do. Another thing I would like to talk about is, in Cyberpunk 2077, there was a gameplay scene, I think it was last year, if I remember correctly. Last year, the gameplay where V and Jackie enter this building, like you can see them enter this like apartment, I will say, where they get to explore the apartment and stuff like that. My question is, I wonder if you can explore like inside of the apartment. The thing about video game is that I feel like a lot of game are focusing on the graphic, which is not bad. I would love, for video game graphics to be better. But at the same time, it's just like, you know, it's at the summary. Sorry, I'm just looking down at this paper. I kind of like wrote down four of the game that I wanted to talk about. Really, there's nothing much really in there, but the thing is, what I would like to see is that a lot of game now, they focus about the graphic of the game. Like how can, which is not bad. I'm not complaining, but the thing is, what am really interested for them to focus on is like the building they created. Of course you created building, but I would like when they created the building, there's like so much going on inside the building. Like there should be like the building itself must have life in it. Like for example, if you go into the building, you see it could be any building. Like if it's a store, you see people in the store, they kind of like working or they shopping. Or if you go into an apartment, just like in Cyberpunk 2077 with the new gameplay trailer they had coming this year, you see V, the character, the main protagonist. I think that's what the main protagonist, just went into this motel. I think it's the Notel Motel. I really like that name. They should create a motel like that in real life. But anyway, so like he went into this motel, and then you can see how cool the motel looked. And then I wonder if you could go inside other rooms as well. Is it just that one room they design it for you to go to, like the mission that you're supposed to go to, that they designed it for you to go to? Or can you go into other rooms? I'm not saying, like, I mean, yeah, granted there could be rooms that must be locked, maybe because somebody's not there, or maybe because something like that. But I feel like they should have, like, every building or inside the buildings, that they should have, at least for you to explore. To me, I think it will make the game a lot. It's not just the game, every game really very interested, because it's not just, oh, I'm in this, there's this building, I'm only only going that one way for direction, but you should be able to explore the building. There should be people leaving their apartment rooms, like going out. There should be people enter their apartment room, just to make it feel like, wow, this is very interesting. I would really like for the developers of any type of game, really, when they created their video games and then they putting buildings out there, it's not just only focusing on, you know, um, the mission that the character has to do, but also as well, they focusing on the building, like, because there could be a lot of building, because the thing is, if there's a lot of building in a game and then you feel like there is so much more you can do, like, it's not just, oh, I'm going on the street and doing this and that, but no, you see this building, you're like, oh, I would like to go in there and trying to explore, or trying to do something, or I feel like it would be a lot more fun. Now let's move on to the third video game I'm really looking forward to see, is The Last of Us 2. Yes, that game, I've seen the graphics, and it's really interesting. But I'm looking forward to see that game. It looks like it could be a lot of fun, and especially the graphics has involved very well. It's kind of like when Uncharted 4 came out, and then the graphic was like, so great, and everybody was freaking out when they first saw it. Not just just the game, but in terms of graphically design, it's so well, like more like movies now. It's just crazy. And then the fourth game I'm looking forward to to play, not to watch, to play, is Watch Dog Legion. I've seen the gameplay and it looks so interesting. Very interested enough that it makes me feel like I really want to play it. Like, I really want to play it. The fact that you can control any NPCs that you want is just interesting. I know the first game, when they had the first game, and then it shows you that you can scan, different type of NPCs, and you see the job they do. You get information about them and all that type of thing. But the fact that now they evolve into, well, you can control these NPCs or recruited them into your regions or reinforcement, I don't know, or resistance, as they said. But it's just so fascinating, the fact that you can do that in a video game. And then it's so interesting, and then I would like to see how it will play when the game finally came out. I know there's a lot of game coming out this year, even next year, a lot more, game, like big exclusive and much better game. Even Cyberpunk 27 coming up, I think it's on April 2020. Yeah, it's April 2020. Yeah, so yes, I can't wait to looking forward to that. I mean, there's a lot more game that I would like to get into, but there's so much more going on this E3. I've seen some of the press conference on my laptop. There was Microsoft, and Microsoft was okay. If it wasn't for Cyberpunk, I feel like they put a lot of indie game, but for me, I was looking for more like major, big game, like stuff like that. Oh, and then I think he was Bethesda or Ubisoft, or I think they're the same. I don't know. One of them, I don't know. One of them, their conference was so boring. I kid you not. I was falling asleep. I mean, I know there's a lot of game, but I was falling asleep. I was like, oh, can you please continue, show me, a good game or something like that. I was just falling asleep watching that conference. And then there's Square Enix. There's a lot, and then there's a lot of games that came, but there's a lot in between those games that I'm really looking forward to, and then especially Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, the sequel. Damn, I can't wait for that. I cannot wait. But there's a lot more video game. I know that coming up on this E3, a lot more. I mean, some people have their preferences. Yeah, I know I haven't made a video for I think a month now, a month and a half. I don't know. I don't remember. And I really apologize. You know, when life comes into your life, you know, there's a lot of things you gotta do, and you know, busy and stuff like that. But if you guys came across my videos, please give it a like and let me know what you guys would like for me to talk about next, or I'll look up on that, and you know, and share please the video with friends. I know I'm just a starter on this YouTube thing, I guess you could say, but the thing is, I have a vision for this. You know, I can't really explain into details more, but as we grew together, I will be more likely to be open about what I really wanted to do for this YouTube channel. So yeah, just give me a like, subscribe if you found my videos. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And can't wait to see you guys next time. All right, have a nice day.